Hello, Falcon traders.
Let's do Sunday market breakdown. If you guys don't have the Falcon contents, just watch this video. I got some good news for you guys. So first and foremost, let's break down some of the pairs, and then I will share those news with you guys. First thing, you have to go to the daily time frame or even weekly, but I prefer daily. So as we can see, we go right there from this point, from this value point right up there. So let me remove this one for you guys to see it clearly. So after that, we got the confirmation from the daily time frame right up there, and then we have the permission to move to the 4 hour time frame, as we can see here. But the thing about this trade is that we still have gap that needs to be filled. That's why this trade is sort of like a higher risk one. So structure, I can see this structure on the 1 hour time frame here. As we can see, if we form something like this will be a higher risk trade. Why? Because there is still a gap right up there. So if you are in profit, you can go for this trade, but if you're not, avoid this thing or simply wait for an insurance entry right up there. And then going to the next pair, this one is way better than that of the last one, where as you can see, price corrected from here, this value point right up there. And also the good part about this thing is that we have a middle section, as you can see, 1 2 3, right? So and then we got the perfect confirmation candle from the daily time frame, as you can see. And then moving to the 4 hour time frame, we have already clear momentum to the downside, and we have a clear TP point, and we are also trading below this head and shoulder point. So this one is a lot better than that of the last one, right? So as here, when the market opens, if we get some sort of like an insurance entry right there, I will take this trade for sure. Or if you don't get it, then simply wait for the next one, maybe below this point, or maybe even below this point, right? So just wait for the right thing, you'll get the trade. Like, yeah, you will get a trade for sure if you wait for the right thing. And then the next pair, get CSF. I'm looking for longs from here. As you can see, this is the next target point, and we have been correcting from the first few months from there, as you can see. And something like this, like impulse correction, impulse to this point. This is what I'm thinking. And we also fell to wreck from this value point, and also from this value point. So that's why the short becomes invalidated and the longs becomes valid, right? As we can see in the 1 hour time frame, we got corrected from this like impulse correction, impulse, and here is the correction again, forming as an insurance entry. So I was planning to take a trade right there, but the spread was too large, so I took on like GA, I guess. Yeah, that was on GA. I take a trade on GA. Yeah, that's it. I'm waiting for the three continuation structure, first, second, third touch. If we get it, I take this trade. So the good news about is that if you guys don't have the Falcon contents, I have all the things you need. The first thing is the Falcon mechanics, who is the courses, who is the mentor suggests to study first, because it's the mechanics, it is the backbone, it is the foundation of the Falcon system. I have this content for you, and then the 4 hour content for you, and also the reward program for you guys, and then refinement F the entry up to date. We have the first webinars which I have handpicked for you guys, like they are the best one. I picked those trades, pick those webinars, so that it can, and then so that it can benefit you the best way. And then the latest one is the hybrid trader. If you guys don't have the hybrid trader, you guys also message me there. I got all the things that you need. So All you can do right now is message me on Telegram. Here is my uh, ID right up there, as you can see. Here's the ID. All you gotta do is just message me there. I will be more than happy to share all of those videos for a small price, because it took me a lot of time to actually record those videos, and I also paid some good amount of money for, especially for the hybrid trader, right, and also for the reward. So I want at least some small money, right? So that's it, guys. If you guys want it, definitely leave a message on my DM or simply on my WhatsApp, not on WhatsApp for sure, on Telegram. And then moving to the next one, as we can see, we got directed from this point. We have impulse correction, impulse. Bear in mind, where I always start my trade analysis on the bigger period, on the bigger time frame, which is on the daily time frame. As we can see here, we are in a run of momentum, and we can see in the 4 hour time frame, impulse correction, impulse, there is a gap to the downside right up there, as we can see. And then all we're waiting for right now is an insurance entry down there. Actually, we already got that insurance entry right up there, as we can see. So if we get a trade, you can just take this trade right after the market open. If we don't get any gaps, right? If you do get gaps, then don't take those trades, because those are very risky trades, right? So that's it. Next one, GA. Looking for short on the GA, same as the EA, right? So for the GA, I think it is of like a bit riskier trade, but it has the context in it. There is a miscap right up there, and also we have a miscap on the upside. That's why it becomes a bit of like a higher risk trade. But the good part about this is that we also got reacted from this point, and we are trading below this point, so the risk has already mitigated by this impulsive move to the downside, right? So we don't have to worry about those things at all. And the next thing you have to worry about is that you have to use the correct time frame to take the trade. As we can see here, the structure, we can clearly see the structure on the 1 hour time frame. So you have to stick with the 1 hour time frame, 1 hour trade, 1 hour rejection candle to take this trade. And the next one, AUD, CHF, AUD, USD, you have to wait for the insurance entry below this one, because it's still, from this point, the market still has some room, some possible way that it can just simply goes up to the upside, right? To mitigate those risks, we have to use insurance entry to mitigate the risks. And if we don't get this thing, then we can simply look for longs, right, right up there, right? So that's the thing. EU, same goes for this one, looking for short right here. Yes, we still a gap that needs to be filled, but is it necessary to come all the way to the upside? Not really. But if we do get this trade, so we have to use insurance entry or some weighted time frame entry to mitigate the risks. Same goes for the GU, as we can see here. A B-type structure. I'm just simply waiting for this one. I took it right up there, close it around there, 4%. Easy. JPP gets, as we can see, we got directed from this big value point, and the way the price got directed from that point is not normal, right? So it is very corrective for sure, but the thing is that it has lost all the momentums to go to the upside. So as we can see, there is still room to go to the downside from there. And also we are trading below this point. So if we get a lovely structure, something like this, just right below, right right above this line, then I will be more than happy to take these trades, because they look good. And JTGF, simple, I was looking for short from this thing, but it fails, and then it moves to the upside like crazy right here. Whoops, impulse correction impulse, and that's it. That's actually what I'm waiting right now. A structure I can see on the 4 hour time frame, but also also bear in mind that we are also reacting from this point. But yes, as you can see, we have like no reaction from that point because that that point doesn't hold enough volume, right? So it fails once, twice, and thrice. If we get a perfect rejection candle from there in the 1 hour time frame, I will be more than happy to take this trade, and the profit will be around 1, 2, 3 to this to the next value point. That's it. And for the next one, I have easy for the long. All right. Yeah, this is, we also get reactive from here, but it doesn't have enough cell volume, right? So we, as we can see in the one H1 time frame, impulse correction impulse, we are using the insurance entry to mitigate the risks. That's it. Simple, simple treaters. If we get it, just take it. Lovely. Easy. Easy from the daily time frame. Yes, lovely. We got 1, 2, 3 perfect rejection candle in the daily time frame, not in the 4 hour, right? So, as you can see, so we have to wait for an insurance entry from here, or we might not get it. So you can just wait for something below there. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the video, guys. If you guys, again, if you guys don't have the Falcon contents, make sure you guys message me on here. I got all the things that you need: the hybrid trader, the Falcon mechanics, the 4 hour, and the reward program, the app, the entry, and also the false webinars.